Everybody of San Andreas, how are you doing on this beautiful day? My name is 12 Gauge Michaels. We are here live coming from Weazel News. Today I have the honor and privilege of interviewing and having a sit down with Louis Vernetti. Louis, I might accidentally destroy what your title is because it sounded like quite a tongue twister. Go ahead and tell us what you do for the government.
I am the Senior Supervisor of the Bureau of Communications and Public Affairs and the Bureau of Urban Development.
Can you, for us people in layman's term, give us what exactly do you do and what are your responsibilities?
So, in Bureau of Communications and Public Affairs, my responsibility is just make sure all my employees are working well, they have enough workload that they're comfortable with. Also, we are basically the Weazel News of San Andreas government today. We are always at press conferences, any sort of public event to write down our own internal reports where we can release to the public as well as our own internal faction. For Bureau of Urban Development, we are looking at buildings which currently are a bit de-used, you could say, and giving them new life for businesses or just houses in general.
That sounds really awesome. Now, can you give me a little bit of backstory about yourself? What tell us a little bit about your upbringing and what kind of led you to wanting to choose this career path in the government?
So I'm a brother of four. I have brothers with Austin, Jay, and Corin Vernetti. We all come from Brighton, England. Unfortunately, my father passed away from a car accident when we were about 11 years old, and since then we were put into Child Protective Services. But since then we came to Los Santos when we were able to save enough money, and all of them have chosen a field in EMS, but I've gone for San Andreas government. I mean, I was very influenced by my dad when choosing this job. He always wanted us to achieve something in our lives, make a good name for ourselves. So I want to honor his wishes for us, and eventually I want to climb the ranks of San Andreas government.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what part it cut off at, but I just wanted to say it's awesome that your brothers went into kind of a saving lives field. I think that your father will be really happy at what you guys all have accomplished. I think it's a great thing that you guys are breathing new life into buildings that we would normally not be able to utilize. Historic buildings that are just getting crushed down and demolished, and it's great that you guys are bringing new life into it. Where do you see yourself kind of is this your final resting spot? Are you planning on what's kind of your 5 year plan? Do you plan on expanding or going further within the government?
I think just for now I'm gonna stay where I am, make sure the government's running properly with my boss, Percival Banks. But eventually, the final aim is governor of the city. Hopefully, making my father proud one last time.
Well, on behalf of all of us here at Weasel, and I'm sure of San Andreas, we definitely appreciate what you guys did. It's kind of a amazing rags to riches kind of a story where it shows that people can overcome hardships. I definitely appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us. Is there anything that you want to point out to some of the people of San Andreas, or anything you'd like to say at this point?
I mean, for the new people of San Andreas, if you do look for a career, I mean, San Andreas government stores are always open for new employees with clean records.
Awesome. You hear that, guys? If you've got a clean record and you are looking for a job, you can go ahead and contact. Who would be your point of contact? Would that be you, Lewis, or who would be for the government?
I mean, we have our own government website where people can go on and apply for any position they wish. But also, you can maybe come down to our Del Perro City Hall, not to be mixed with the normal City Hall, and you can speak to anybody about for any more information about that.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Lewis. Thank you very much, San Andreas, for tuning in. Once again, this is Weasel News, and I am 12 Gauge Michaels.
And